Hi folks, 2016 question C3 here. So first thing you're asked to do in this was to draw the plan elevation. So look, I just went ahead and did that because there was absolutely nothing to figure out. Every single measurement was there. This was 60. And of course you'd have to draw your plan view first so that you'd have your width for elevation. Okay. So after that, it's only a matter of drawing in a circle and dividing it up 60-30. Okay. And label off your points in both views. So the next thing we've been asked there to do is to draw a true, this thing when it goes from a square to a circle, by the way, is called a transition piece, okay? And if I just go up to the question there, it's telling us, draw the true shape of the surface ACE and determine the true length of the straight line AF. Basically, if you're looking at the question there as well, there's a transition piece, part of it there that we have to draw. That takes up part B and C of the question. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Okay, so AC, we know that's 60 millimeters there, so I just drew that there. I know E is directly in the middle, so it would have to be above here somewhere, and I have the height coming across from here, of course. So you can just go ahead and draw in these guys here. Now the rest of these transition pieces, they do break them down by triangulation them, okay? So the next thing we're been asked to find there, for example, we need to find an AF, okay? So we have E, so we need F now is the next thing. So what I would do is I would set my compass there to EF. And just up here, we'll swing a small arc. Okay, F will be somewhere on that little arc there now. Now I need the true length. So you can see the way I have the lines put in there in elevation, triangulating that up, okay? And we can put them in plan view. That's as much as we would see of them. And I'll put in this one as well now because we need this in a bit. And of course, so I'm just going to put in a few of them. There's one there, and there'll be one going from A to H as well, okay, which we'll be finding out in a minute. So basically, what do we need? We need to find the true length of that guy there. Now, so the handiest way I think of doing these is we're drawing a line there, get our compass, and I'm going to swing AF down onto this line. Like so. So swing them down there. Bring them straight up now. When you bring that line straight up there, that will hit up here, okay? Now, if you draw a line from here now to here, and I'll do that in green so it stands out, okay? That's actually the true length of that line now, okay? So we've just rebatted around and we brought it over here, and that's our true length. So and that works on the rule of geometry. If you have a line that's parallel to the XY line, then in the next view it must be a true length line. So we can step off on our compass there, that length now. And I'm going to put this guy down, and I'm going to swing my arc there, and that is going to find me F. Okay, and just by the way there, actually no, I should have had C there and A there. So that gets me F. Put in our light line there. I put in the green line because that was the true length line I got over there a minute ago. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing now. I'm going to do the same thing with G, and then I'm going to do the same thing at H. And the little arcs I'll be swinging here will not change because they're the same distance, you know, because I divided it up 60-30. So I'll stop talking now and I'll go about and get the rest of them. And that's part B and C of that question finished out there, okay? Last thing now, we've been asked for a dihedral angle. So we've been asked there in the question to get the dihedral angle between the surfaces there, ABC and ABD. So ABC is there, ABC is here. Now, a line of intersection, first thing we do is identify that, and that is of course the line AB here. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in orange. Now, we have the line of intersection, so what we need to do, standard procedure, looking at that 90 degrees. And we're going to bring a plane with us from each plane, a point from each plane, sorry. So set it up there. Set up our x1, y1 there. Now, getting our heights from elevation. That's our true length there now of the line of intersection. And we'll have C and D running along this line as well. So C and D, and then we have point B over here, A down there. So second auxiliary now, we look in at 90 degrees, or straight along this line, sorry. And we see that line as a point view. Bring our 2 points. Here's our x2, y2 line there. And as always, we know we're measuring off the right line because the xy line you're measuring off is parallel to the line of intersection. Only that way will you end up with a point view. So get that distance, our compass. Okay, same from A and B, same distance. And that is AB, the line AB as a point view there. And then we just measure back then and we get C and D. Point C. This will give me point D there. C is up there. And so join them in. And that'll get you an edge view of both planes. And hence we can see the dihedral angle then that we're after. So that's that question done, folks. Hope you found it useful. More videos to come. Take care. Stay safe.